Hey guys, how you guys doing? This is your SmackDown review for March 6, 2026. Cody Rhodes recaptures the undisputed WWE title from Drew McIntyre. So yes, now there is definitely some things to talk about with this episode of SmackDown. I'm not saying this is a great episode, but there's some things to talk about just like this. Even though the rumors are true, like this is how you know the WWE is sinking downhill really fast. Cause I remember it was a point in time where people was kind of still in the air about certain things, and the YWC always couldn't figure certain things out. Now it's like every rumor, anything that can happen just happens at this point, right? It's like anything that could happen is now happening. Anything that they think is gonna happen, any rumor that gets spread is gonna happen, and it's been going on like this for like months now. Here it go. The word slipped out about Cody winning it. He won it. Even though, like I've been saying, Cody already told Drew like weeks ago that he wasn't gonna make it to WrestleMania with the title. Now, when he said it, I felt like they made him say it for a reason, like because that's what's gonna happen. But we gonna get into it because I know it's disappointing for a lot of people. I know. Elimination Chamber winner Randy Orton vowed to walk out of WrestleMania with the WWE undisputed WWE title. The Viper hit the outspoken Trick Williams with the RKO. Like now, this is why a lot of people say that the WWE clearly looks down on minorities. Like, why in the world is Trick Williams coming out here just to get RKO? It's like you have Trick Williams come out, you got his cool theme, he's over with the crowd, but you just sent him out just to get RKO, and the RKO wasn't even really a surprise or anything. It's like I'm for real. It is kind of getting to that point where Randy Orton, where he don't even really RKO surprising no more. You just know it's coming. Crowd even said before it's coming. They RKO, then he just does it. Like that's not really surprising. This was terrible. I did not like this segment just because of that. Like Trick Williams should not be get unless something happens with this, right? Like if it leads into something later on the night, or maybe if y'all have a match or something later, none of that happened. Trick Williams just comes out, lemon pepper steppers, gets RKO, and that's it. Like what? And you don't see Trick no more that night. Talk about a burial of Trick Williams. Talk about embarrassing him and making him look stupid. Like, dang, ever since Trick been here, he just been made to boast and run his mouth like he's so good, but then he keeps getting embarrassed and losing. So that's what Trick Williams is now. That's ridiculous. Carmelo Hayes defeats El Hijo D. Dr. Wagner Jr. in a United States title match. Now, this match was just ridiculous, man. Honestly, I think this might have been one of the worst Carmelo Hayes matches he has done. And the main reason why I'm saying this is because who is this dude? This dude is clearly like from AAA, a jobber. He hasn't built himself up. He's not known. But he gets in this match with Carmelo, and I promise you, he's just getting the most of the work off on Carmelo. Carmelo was damn near getting his ass whooped by this dude the whole match. A dude that we don't even know. I find that to be messed up. Like, why put Carmelo Hayes in a match against this dude that clearly is not on the roster? And then have this guy just work the hell out of Carmelo damn near the whole match, whooping his ass the whole match. That's why it didn't feel so exciting when Carmelo hit the what's the name of that move? Nothing but net. It just didn't even feel that exciting because Carmelo just he just act like he was in desperation mode this whole time, and this big tall luchador dude just doing all of these crazy moves on Carmelo, and he just selling the whole time. This match sucked. As the Irresistible Force is celebrating winning the WWE Women's Tag Team title from Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, the teams of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, as well as Julia and Kiana James, crashed the party to start their claim as the title. So this was just leading it in, right? They had a little celebration, Nia and Lash, and then it just led into these teams coming out so they can compete for a number one contenders title. And look how fast that was. Look how on the men's end today you had to get like a 4-match gauntlet match. So, but over here it's just one match. It's just one match, and then they get to go fight the champion because that's what happened afterwards. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss defeat Julia and Kiana James, which you already should have known. And again, with Julia is your United States champion. Why are you not doing nothing with Julia? It's to the point where you're literally doing more with Kiana James than with Julia, but Julia is the United States champion. This is the dumbest stuff. See, some people are like YWC people, they'll just overlook this. They'll be like, yeah, this happened, and they won't say nothing else. No, I'm finna say how messed up this is. Julia should be getting built. Julia should be doing something. Julia shouldn't constantly be in tag matches when she's holding a singles title. But Kiana James gets to go to Elimination Chamber, and she, even when it comes to their promos, now Kiana's just talking and saying everything, and then fucking Julia just comes out and basically do what Asuka do, just to speak in Japanese so you don't know what she's saying, and that's it. Like, wow, y'all just made this girl nothing. And you know damn well they're going to lose to fucking Alexa and Charlotte. Y'all already know Kiana and them ain't going to beat them. Come on, man. Hey, they need to be doing something with Julia. And they do. Just like with Dominic. Y'all wasn't really doing shit with Dominic in that title. Julia, this is just embarrassing. I mean, no matches. But you'll throw me chin at Jade. But what the fuck? But Julia just standing around holding the belt doing nothing. So you know what that means. It's going to eventually, Mr. H, Triple H is going to build somebody up to go against Julia, and she's just going to beat her, you know. And more than likely, it's not going to be a minority. More than likely. Just like what's finna happen to Jade. Ain't no way in the world Jade beating no damn Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. Ain't no way in the world he's going to let his favorite girl, Rhea, talking about bodies and shit. Well, we finna get to that part. Tag team turmoil match. So basically we had like a 4-way gauntlet match, a 4-person like, you know, team gauntlet match. It started off with Fraxium, Motor City Machine Guns. Who won? Fraxium won. Then it was Los Garza versus Fraxium. Los Garza won. They started acting like Los Garza was back and doing something. Los Garza then went against the Wyatt Six. After interference from the NFTs, they won though. So Solo and them interfered. They beat the Wyatt Six. So the other guys, they can get beat clean. As you can see, the other dudes, they can get beat clean. But Wyatt Six, nah, we got to add a little interference for the Wyatt Six, you know. Los Garza wins again. And then all of a sudden, Damian Priest and fucking R-Truth come out, and they're on teams, and they win. Even though they did signal it earlier in the show that they were going to be on teams. This was probably one of the only, like, actual interesting, entertaining parts to me, because this tag team is just weird as hell, right? Fucking, and then what makes it even more weirder is that R-Truth, I noticed they're not calling him Ron Killings no more. R-Truth is pretty much a John Cena clone. So that's what just make it crazier too. He's doing all of his moves. He's doing his finishers. He's dressed just like him. You might as well call R-Truth John Cena Jr. because that's pretty much who he is. Will they win the tag titles though? I don't know. That's something I have to think about. You know, weirdo teams like this could get it. And then you see they ain't really doing much with the Usos with their belts. They ain't really doing much with them. Rhea Ripley informed WWE Women's Champion Jade Cargill that she will take her title with sheer force at WrestleMania and Intense World Wars. Yeah, was complete garbage. This promo was cringy, horrible garbage. Your body is good, but my body is that. Your body is good. They literally both said the same thing. And then you literally had Rhea basically steal what Jade already said. That's what makes this segment stupid too. It's like Jade said what she said, and then at the end was like, I'm that B, drop the mic. But then Rhea gets on and damn near says the same thing that Jade said. And then at the end says, I'm that B, and drop the mic. When you know that's what Jade do all the time. So now you're going to have Rhea basically steal what Jade is doing, but Rhea's supposed to get all this attention and pop off the stealing what Jade did. No creativity for Rhea. Just shows how they couldn't even get creative with her. They just have her steal what Jade's doing, and she's gonna get a pop anyways just because she's Rhea Ripley. That's the only reason why. Man, I don't even want to see Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley because we know how this is finna go. This promo was cringy. Your body is like my body. Your body is like that. And I'm bigger, but I could. Bye. Obafemi defeats Johnny Gargano. This might be the end of Johnny G right here. This might actually be the end. Johnny G finally snaps out of depression. Candice LeRae talks him into being his old self again. He gets on the mic, he talks about how he wants to get back to who he used to be and start getting back, to being an actual good wrestler. He gets overzealous and then basically gets to the point where he's like, oh, well, I want anyone can step outside that ring, anyone can come out here and come fight me, anyone. And then who is it? Obafemi. I'm like, this is the worst shit ever. I'm like, man, why is Obafemi beating all these dudes who never win? Obafemi's supposed to be such a beast and a monster, but he's literally only beating people who never win anything they live. Like Johnny G. When is the last time you ever seen Johnny G ever get a singles victory? Thank you. And this is who he's beating. But he's supposed to be can't handle Rusev, who really never really won nothing important and wasn't winning that much either. Johnny G basically gets embarrassed, and this probably is his exit out the door. Embarrassed. I mean, that was embarrassing. Then your woman got to sit there and watch that happen to you. That is so embarrassing. Cody Rhodes defeats Drew McIntyre to reclaim the undisputed WWE title. All right, man. We should have just seen this coming, especially if they put it in the main event. Especially after. So this is why Cody Rhodes did not win Elimination Chamber. I thought he was going to win or win it, but he didn't, because as you can see, he won it anyways a week later. Sorry, man. If you a Drew fan, this is kind of messed up. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I think Drew should have kind of kept it, because I felt like if you was just gonna give it back to Cody, you should have never took it off for him in the first place. That's how I feel. Like, you could have built something up bigger with him in WrestleMania, but instead you give it to Drew just so he can fight him again and get it back, right back in a SmackDown main event on SmackDown. Like, the match was boring. This match was kind of boring. It got a little more interesting at the end, though. I mean, they were still in each other's finishers. Drew actually hit a pretty good crossroads. That was actually pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. And then Cody, he stole the damn Claymore kick. Now, Cody's Claymore kick did not look good. It did not look good. Now that I will say, like, Cody, Drew do the Claymore kick way better. And then Drew, the table breaks on accident. It was a botch where the table broke on accident. So then Drew goes and gets another table, even though this is a regular match, which makes it ridiculous too. How you go from 3-day stages of hell to a regular match? And then Drew puts Cody through a table, no DQ, no nothing, even though this is a regular match. I laughed my ass off when that announce table broke on them, though, because you knew that table was not supposed to break right there, but it did. Again, the match did get a little bit more interesting at the very end, but, it's a disaster. A lot of ref bumps, disaster kick, You know how it goes. Cody Cutter, Crossroads, it's over, man. You already know how it goes, Whoa. Cody Rhodes wins. He's the damn champion again for like the 90th time. Cody Rhodes is going to WrestleMania. But we already know more than likely this is just going to turn into a fatal 4-way down the road anyways, right? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Drew McIntyre comes back, gets thrown into it with Randy and possibly Jacob. I would not be surprised if that happened. This episode will get... this was a pretty bad episode. I'm just looking like, overall, this is bad. I'm not giving this a 3. Nah, I can't give this show a 3. I can't. I'm just not feeling it. 2 out of 10, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this review a little bit more on time than normal, right? I hope y'all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, comment, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.